And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week, I want to talk about something that just came out in the news. You might have seen it. You might not have seen it, but starting in 2024, all Americans traveling to 30 countries in Europe will need to apply for a visa. Doesn't matter if you have a passport or not. You're going to need a visa in addition to your passport. We never needed it before, but it's a new security measure that they're putting in place for all the European countries. I'm going to read this to you. It says U.S. passport holders will be required to have a travel authorization to enter 30 countries, ending visa-free travel to Europe for U.S. citizens. So what they're suggesting is that before you even book your flights to any European destination, that you visit the European Travel Information Authorization System, ETIAS. And the earlier that you apply, the faster it'll get approved. So then you can go ahead and make your plans, your hotels, your flights, all that good stuff. These new rules will go into effect starting January 1st of 2024. So if you're thinking about traveling to Europe in 2024, you will have to apply for that visa. Let me read to you what they're looking for. It says the application will require you to provide all your personal information, including passport details, your job, where you live, as well as any upcoming travel plans and your travel history. They encourage you to only book your flights after you have been approved, just in case your application is denied. The visa application is only $8, and it says that in most cases people will get an approval within minutes. Some people might take up to 14 days. However, if they need to call you for an interview, it could take as much as 30 days. So, and once you're approved, it's easy because the visa is valid for 3 years and you can spend up to 90 days in any of those countries. So it's very important that you all know that if you're planning any travel over to Europe, that as of January 1st, 2024, you must apply for a visa now, which we've never had to do. While we're on that subject, another notice came through this week about passports again, and I've talked about this a lot. Passport renewals are very delayed right now. There's been a very high demand. So for new passport applications, you're looking at probably a minimum of 13 to 16 weeks to get your passport. So do it early enough so that you have it before you're going to travel. Unfortunately, if you don't have it in time and you can't travel, that is not a reason for cancellation to get your money back on a trip. So make sure you apply early for those. Renewals are taking about 8 to 10 weeks. Unless you want to expedite it, then you're looking at about 5 to 6 weeks. So if you're renewing your passport, again, do it early. And lastly, I've said this 100 times, and I still get phone calls every day from clients. The Real ID driver's license that is issued by your state is only good for domestic travel, so within the United States. If you are leaving the country, Jamaica, Punta Cana, Mexico, anywhere outside the United States, you must have a passport. The Real ID driver's license means nothing outside of the continental United States. And I said this before, and I've had 2 people already ask me that. They said the barcode on the back, that they can scan that and your passport pops up. It's not true. You need a passport. Okay? I had to repeat it again. I know I sound like a broken record, but I don't want to get stuck at an airport. So passports, renewal times are really long, so do it early. Visas are going to be now required for all travel to Europe, 30 countries in Europe, as of January 1st, 2024. And the Real ID driver's license is only good for travel within the continental United States. This has been Joe Leo with this week's JBL Travel Minute. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.